All set. Racing, sprinting out to the lead there as She's Keen. Mitchell Dean comes with it and right up there too. Katie Aided. Round the outside is Pagani getting into the back in the race. Then also was Blazing Hot, Fancy Action. Well back Gold Star China off the track and Melky on the turn. In front is Mitchell Dean coming after it. Pagani, Mitchell Dean's kicking, holds. Mitchell Dean beats Pagani, Katie Aided into third. They were followed across then by Blazing Hot. Further away there was Gold Star China. Further back, She's Keen, back with Melky, and back there also Fancy Action. Racing, spreading out to the leaders, Memphis Girl, Conaloo, Hudsey inside. Wider out on the track, Deborah Bay, Rosa Gallica. Followed further away there by Castle Eden, tries to run on, back to Magic Arrow. Two at the tail, Gold Star Magic, Little Danny Rascal on the turn. In front is Deborah Bay, coming after it, Conaloo, but Deborah Bay's in. Beats second, Conaloo just in front of Memphis Girl, followed Castle Eden fourth. Followed back then by Rosa Gallica, Magic Arrow. Little Danny Rascal and Gold Star Magic, the two at the tail. Roger Valera on the way. Racing, standing there and missing it. Pianissimo first out, Homebush Justine, Zeddy Baxter. Round the outside, Dino, another Vespa, dives back to the inside, cuts off Dallas Baxter, gets a check. Wider out, Rio Action. Well back in the field, Dallas Baxter, Pianissimo and Maya Baxter. On the turn, another Vespa's in front. Homebush Justine trying to get it, but another Vespa breaks maidens. Second, Homebush Justine, Rio Action. Third, Pianissimo, getting home when it was all over into fourth. They were followed back then by Zeddy Baxter, Maya Baxter. Dino never yelped. And last in, Dallas Baxter. Another Vespa, finally. Breaks maidens at start 15. And jumped and ran today. Speed was from out wide, but hunted through along the inside. Another Vespa. Set to go, favourite off the inside, Opawa Faith and odds on, 190. Ready? Racing Opawa Faith out okay. Alongside of it, no Tinkerbell. Also up there early, Opawa Binge pushing through and wider out Opawa lead to the first bend. Hunting up along the inside now is no Tinkerbell as the couple go wide. Jimmy Nail and Light Thor to the tail. Down the back, Opawa Faith in front, 2.5 on Opawa Binge, no Tinkerbell. About 4 lengths away, Freckle Flyer, Octagon's Ghost. Gap in the race to Light Thor, Jimmy Nail. Last Opawa Lee on the turn. Opawa Faith travels pretty well. No Tinkerbell coming out after it with big strides. Opawa Faith heading on, no Tinkerbell coming, and might have got there. Very tight, no Tinkerbell and Opawa Faith between the two. Third across will be Opawa Binge from Light Thor, then Freckle Flyer. Further back there was Jimmy Nail. Octagon's Ghost was back, and so too Opawa Lee. Phew, that's tight. No Tinkerbell just kept running at Opawa Faith. Trapped away, green light through, set and ready, favourite box 7, Opawa Express, ready? Race in Opawa Express comes out running, headed off though by Mobilise. Right up there too is Technic, through on the inside, Mr. November. Out back Bill in that group as well as Mobilise gets on the drift badly across the top. Further back another Russ, back in the race, Wally Baxter and Sonny Will around the bend. Technic's in front, coming after it, Mr. November, but Technic gets another win. Technic beats Mr. November, Opawa Express. Followed in then by the next outback Bill from another Russ, Mobilise, back to Sonny Will and Wally Baxter. Strange old race, we'll have to watch that again. But Technic, number 5, will get it. Finally gets win number 2. Set and ready. Racing sprinting to the lead there is Botany Zenvo coming after it as another charm along the inside. Kentaro Baxter out wider on the track. Then is Kinloch Silver. Ginger Willie's off the track but making ground back as Opawa Crusade, Pukiko Thunder, and last of all is Charlie the Ex-Boy on the turn. Botany Zenvo down the outside. Ginger Willie coming after it. Ginger Willie will get there. Kentaro Baxter made good late ground right up there to another charm and just dying on its run. Botany Zenvo may not have even run fourth. Pukiko Thunder might have got that late. Further back then too, Opawa Crusade. Back also was another charm back with Kinloch Silver and Charlie the Ex-Boy. Ginger Willie, 4:42.30. And racing, Pukiko Bolt went up with the lids, missed the kick. First away, Subterfuge coming forward, Ginger Roman out wide. Hunting up on the inside, then is Tilt to the first corner and out very wide, Gold Star Archie. Back on the inside, Pukiko Bolt makes ground on the inside of Tilt, who gets back. Well back is Red Hot Action, back with No Cloud and Opawa Gavin. Across the top they come, Ginger Roman and Gold Star Archie on the outside having a match race. 2.5 away, Pukiko Bolt runs on. Then came No Cloud, further back Subterfuge. Well back is Tilt, Opawa Gavin on the corner and sprinting to the lead now. It is No Cloud. No Cloud has got away and scored. Second across the line will be Pukiko Bolt. Third's tight. Ginger Roman folded up there with Gold Star Archie. They were third and fourth. Followed across Opawa Gavin. Subterfuge back with Red Hot Action. And back there was Tilt, who drifted out of the race. Chivas Dog sprinted on them quickly. No Cloud. Said before the race it'll see out a strong 5:45. Roger on the run, all set. Racing coming out, running Homebush Fine to run to the lead, coming after it, Little Midnight. Wider out on the track, Hyper Paradise, Sapora Blaze pushing along the rails, gets a check. Round the outside as Thrilling Hunt runs on. Well back is Brindy's Bro. Back now Sapora Blaze, Magic Gina and Tracy on the turn. Homebush Fine's in front, coming after it, Little Midnight down the outside. Home, Little Midnight. Little Midnight gets home over the top of Homebush Fine. Third place will be possibly Thrilling Hunt from Hyper Paradise out wide of Brindy's Bro. Further back, Magic Gina, Zapora Blaze and Tracy, the last of them in. The old girl, home, Little Midnight, number 3. All set. Ready to go. We'll watch the favourite jump for you. Racing, he comes out running Homebush Rufus coming after it now is No Bro. Back to the inside is Eldran Shadow, then came Wrinkles wide around Homebush Errol. Kyla Rose is off the track and in trouble. Further back Cherry Crusher and back to last is Kyla Rose around the turn. Homebush Rufus is steaming along in front and away he goes to score. Homebush Rufus will beat No Bro who chased gamely. Third Eldran Shadow, Cherry Crusher home for fourth. Followed by Wrinkles, further back Homebush Errol, Billy West and Kyla Rose, the last two. Well, 180 was good money at the end. Up 1.5 kilos, was starting to feel the pinch at the end too. No Bro was taking ground off him, but you would have heeled to toe to the total ready and watched the end from the window, I'd say. He just smashed them early, Homebush Rufus, and this dog's going through to C5, no question. Set to go. Roger the Lure on the run for the Dave Robbie photographer, all set to go. Ready, racing, sprinting out to the lead centre field. Krista McBell coming after it. Dinero Atchin, wider out on the track. Archie's Dijon, followed back by Sailor's Collar. Car Bootle back on the inside is Sam's Flyer Norm. Well out of a race, no fault. The favourite back with Homebush Spike around the bend. Archie's Dijon's got to the front. Dinero Atchin coming back. Whoa, very close. Dinero Atchin or Archie's Dijon, either way. Right up there, Sam's Flyer Norm may have got to third. In front of Car Bootle went out wider on the track. Then was Sailor's Collar getting home. Further back, no fault was 2. Back was Crystal McBell and Homebush Spike. The 7 was going to win easy, Archie's Dijon. And then the 4, Dinero Atchin's come again. Ready to go. And racing, sprinting out to the lead. Rush Cutter Action coming forward. Opawa Kevin. Right up there early is Pukiko Prowler. No worth is getting into the race dangerously around the outside to the first corner. Into the bend they go and taking them round in front now. Opawa Kevin. 2 or 3 on Rush Cutter Action into the race. No worth. 4 lengths away. 4th then is Pukiko Prowler trying to run Opawa, knock her off the track. Further back then to Gold Star Coco runs on back to win the boot. And right at the back of the field is Teeparita Rata on the turn. No worth's gone switch to the lead. No Worth over Opawa Kevin. No Worth races away. No Worth beats out Opawa Kevin. Rush Cutter Action into third, followed back then by Gold Star Coco. Pukiko Prowler well back then was Opawa Knocker. Teeparita Rata and in the boot. Knocked up badly to be the last. Handy stay up, this little bitch, No Worth. And she runs all day. And yeah, once she got handy to the first bend, she was always going to be hard to beat. Lure at the start, nearly ready. Racing, No Hero comes out okay today. Popping forward, Homebush Buck. No Security's up in the early rush for positions. Look at Zipping Sunny, try to push between greyhounds. It's a charge to the first bend, and getting checked was Runaway Taxi and No Scholar back to last. Into the back they go. No Hero made the lead. Looks dangerous now. Homebush Buck second. Here's Zipping Sunny getting through on the rails. Next is No Neglect. Further back, another message. Gap then to No Security, No Scholar. Last Runaway Taxi. Around the turn, No Heroes in front. Coming after it, Zipping Sunny, but No Hero back in winning form. No Hero will beat No Scholar huge into second. Zipping Sunny third from No Security fourth. They were followed across, another message, No Neglect. Further back on crossing, Homebush Buck, and last Runaway Taxi. Gary Cleve, first, second and fourth there. So not quite the 1, 2, 3, 4 we were expecting, but No Hero has won this really well. Box 1 record's impeccable, 4 from 6 now. And once he jumped a lot better today, it was always going to be tough. Set to run. And racing, Nina Baxter comes out running. Apollo King stood there and missed it. Fair Cruising going, goes to the lead now. Round the outside, Opawali Meat gets into the race. They're followed by Monaco Denver, Homebush Bruno. Further back in the field, then as they come across the top, Apollo King back with Sally, Nina Baxter and Thrilling Echo, but Opawali Meat streaks away. Opawali Meat beats Monaco Denver. It's pretty tight for third. Homebush Bruno was there as to Fair Cruising, and out wider Apollo King when it was all over. Further back then to Sally, back with on crossing also Nina Baxter back there, and back there also was Thrilling Echo. Opawali Meat at $11 and $2.50, so add a bit more value to your quaddie. Racing Homebush Zippy just comes out with the pack. First away, another fan coming after it. T3 to Hendricks through along the inside is San Sebastian. Now Homebush Zippy finds the rails, but plenty to do. Further back in the field, Grand Apache, Jimmy Hammer two at the tail of Nom Nom and Homebush Riley on the turn in front and streaking away. Another fan. Another fan will score. Second, San Sebastian Orvo. Jimmy Hammer's had a late lunge. Followed across by Grand Apache, then came the next Homebush Riley. Further back on crossing also was Nom Nom. Homebush Zippy never in the race. And T3 to Hendricks up there early but drifted out. Another fan. Number 1, $7.20 and $1.80 will get the prize. Look at the run of the 8. Jimmy Hammer, he smoked home. And he might just miss second. San Sebastian's done the best race for quite some time. Roger Valure on the run. Racing spreading out to the lead, another Fortune. Homebush Chopper heads the chase. Along the inside, making up good ground too, is lots of Bearsies. Air Express getting around the outside too. They're followed by Red Hot Furious. Homebush Chopper gets in big trouble. Further back, Opawa Opal. Homebush grew another Fortune. Tackled by Air Express on the outside. Air Express runs away. Air Express beats out another Fortune. Lots of Bearsies into third. They're followed across then by Opawa Opal. Next in Bad Week. Homebush Chopper not today. Back with Red Hot Fury. And the one at the tail was Homebush Grew. Back in early, gets 4. Air Express 560, 150. Box 8 record was good, got around the trouble. Homebush Chopper, he jumped well, but he got on the drift across the top. Another Fortune, jumped to the lead. I thought it was race over.